Hey, good morning, fellas. It's Sunday. I got my first workout on of the morning. Um, Anyways, doesn't matter. It's a lot of since it's Sunday. I don't try to overdo it at all, but I lift weights pretty much. I'd say 4 to 5 times a week. Um, my wife had a family gathering, and I'm not a big family person. She has a massive, massive family. And before she goes, I want to show you some of the benefits of having a traditional wife. And here it is. When I got up, and she got up before me because she had to be there. And there's bacon, and that's eggs, omelet eggs with cheese, and a little bit of ham slices in there. So the dishes are already done. The laundry's already done. She already did that. She tried to make the bed around me, which was fucking hilarious. Her side of the bed's all fucking pimped out, and my side looks like a troll was sleeping in it. So all that to say this. Um, if you decide to make peace with a woman and a woman decides to make peace with you, you must protect yourself. And all I can do is offer to you what I did, okay? And I'm not saying there aren't maybe loopholes to it or anything else, but it's what I did. And it seems to have worked out very well. We have a contract marriage, which is pretty much like it's written in the point of view like I'm an independent contractor and she's an independent contractor. And we decided to write a contract with defaults in it that punishes one or the other if they fool around on them or steal or get thrown in jail or are abusive or anything else like that. So it's written in both Spanish and English, and the key factor that I insisted on was that it is videotaped. Her attorney's present. We all read our names into the record. She reads her name and birth date and into the record, and the date, of course, name, date, and birthday into the record. Anyways, and it's in front of our attorneys, and it's to prove that because it's written in Spanish and English, that no one can say they were coerced, no one can say they didn't understand, and no one can say they signed something they didn't understand or knew what they were doing. So, um, prior to that, we sat down in front of each other and checked our credit. You cannot, as a man, tie yourself to a sinking ship. Which, if a woman can't handle money, then you should you mess around with her, but don't get serious with her, and don't let her have anything to do with your money. My wife makes quite a bit of money, actually more money than I do, so that's not a big deal. So all that to say is that all of us are not getting out of this life alive. All right. And you're never, ever, 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 hang on, ever, 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 ever gonna get any younger. One of the reasons I'm saying this is because I had to stop sparring about 6 weeks ago, 57, and I really like to box, and I'm definitely a good boxer. Uh, but I would get off like my jab, and I'd get hit or swung at 4 times before I could. I'm just slower. That's what I should say. And that's one of the things I saw last night in the Canelo Alvarez fight and the Golovkin fight, Triple G fight. Triple G's 40 something, 40, maybe 42, and Canelo's in the prime of his lane. Canelo put marks on the dude's fucking forehead, and it wasn't a close fight in my opinion. So anyways, all that to say is that you're never ever going to get younger. So when you're younger and more healthy, you need to set yourself up for success. And what I mean to set yourself up for success is I'm talking about the second phase of your life. I'm not talking about the first phase up to the age of 24 where you can be a dreamer. I'm talking about your career phase. You have to sit yourself down and decide whether or not you're going to do what you want or what you need to be successful. And if you sit yourself down and you get into college, it should only be in the STEM field. If you're not going into college, you need to go into the trade fields. You need to go in and become a commercial welder. You need to become a road guy, a guy that builds stuff. You need to become a carpenter. Carpenters start out as apprentices and then they become journeymen. There are guys that longshoremen, they load and unload the ships. There are the plumbers. Hey, Jesus Christ. I've done some plumbing work on my own, and tip of the hat, gentlemen. Holy shit. That's a, yeah. Anyways, but they get paid well. All of these guys, truck drivers, all that kind of stuff, they get paid well. You want to be a nurse, be a nurse. It doesn't matter. You want to be a doctor, be a doctor. Want to be an attorney? Yeah, okay. I'm just, all the attorney jokes are going through my head right now. So, all that to say is that why don't you spend at least half as much of the time as you do playing games and looking at your phone, worrying about and planning out how to set yourself up for success? Okay? It's not, life is not fucking rocket science. It's not, there aren't magical keys. You can't join a program and get a checkup from the neck up and somehow figure out some secret key to life that nobody else knows. It's just bullshit. You have to have a career, not a job. You have to sacrifice to get where you want to go. That's it. It's not a big deal. It's not a, but I I just want you to know that there are guys out there that are just trying to help, and I'm not trying to take anything from you. Yeah, again, you're never going to get younger. Here, you're never going to get younger, so why not plan out your future so you can enjoy your retirement age, the phase of your life, the last phase of your life. All right, stay safe and healthy. I'm going to watch an asinine amount of football. I probably will. My wife bought me the Red Zone. I enjoy that. That's pretty good. The Red Zone, where they show all the touchdowns from. If a team gets in within the 20, man, fuck it. You may not even. When I talk about football, if you're from Europe, I'm talking about the National Football League. I'm not talking about soccer, but I definitely love the World Cup, and it's coming up, I think, in November. So, anyways, this is probably way longer than you need to beat a dead horse. There is a way, I personally believe there is a way, if you can find a decent woman who is an independent contractor, to make peace with her and enjoy some of the benefits of having a traditional wife. Um, but you gotta protect yourself, and I already did that. And we're not getting any younger. I'm not gonna get any younger. You're not gonna get any younger. So why not just set yourself up for success? You're worth it. I promise you, you're worth it. And you know what? We need you. You're my future. All you younger men, and I'm talking if you're 50 or below, you're my future. And I have a vested interest in seeing you succeed. All right? Like a fart in a G string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.